Guys, I'm invisible because the one thing that I forgot to start was the VTube Studio. That's important, I think, possibly. Oh, how's everybody doing? It's a day. It's a day unlike any other day, unless you were here yesterday, or the day before yesterday, or the day after yesterday, or the day of yesterday. I have to reconnect my everything now because I'm a fool. There we go. Oh my goodness, I'm a miracle worker. I was somehow able to give movement to an inanimate object that was my fate. Yes, that's what I did. So how's everybody doing today? Here in America land, today is technically a holiday. I say technically because it doesn't feel like a holiday. Instead, it feels hot. This room is hot again. Yes, words. What are they good for? I don't know yet. But just like always, I have no clue what I'm doing in my day-to-day life, which is why I'm here with Just Chatting and saying we need to make a schedule now. That's the number one thing I need to do. I need to make a schedule, which means I need to open my database of stuff. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open my database of ideas, and I'm gonna be like, guys, what idea do we want to stream this week? That's the question. What big idea do I want to do this week? I can do a Pikmin thing. I can do a Mario thing. I can do Luigi's Mansion. I have lots of things that I could do. Hi, Annie. Congratulations to be the first one here. I could do a Switch Sports thing. No, I can't. I don't have the room in this room. I have to wait. All the things. Oh, Annie, I saw that you redeemed the thing, so I did finally get around to actually giving it. Pie. Oh, good. That worked. Yeah, I don't know what kind of pie, but it is a good data pie. Yes. How is everyone doing? I'm trying to decide what I want to stream this week. So I'm thinking today I want to try a really stupid challenge in F-Zero 99 because everybody loves that game and nobody's forgotten about F-Zero at all, especially not Nintendo. But I do want to try something in that. But pecan pie. Why pecan pie? Why is pecan pie the best? I've never had pecan pie. Could somebody explain what pecan pie tastes like using only emojis that happen to appear in Egyptian hieroglyph? Yes, that would be the combination. You guys are going to need a thesaurus or a Rosetta Stone to help you. I'm not sure which. But at least one of those two would be helpful. Yeah. I'm amazing. Yes. Unless. Blast. Somebody's hitting the ceiling above me. I will fight you! No, I won't, because there's nothing above me. Huh. Really raises odd suspicions about this. Who's above me? And why is the ceiling attacking? Maybe it's the crazy squirrels. Maybe the crazy squirrels are up there going thump, 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 thump in the ceiling where they shouldn't be, like always. I don't know. But, guys, next week, I hate to tell you guys this, guys. Next week, time will continue moving forward. The Switch 2 will be coming out, which means I have a money problem. Is that what that means? Yes, that is exactly what that means. So next week, there are several games coming out that I either want to buy or should probably buy for the news channel. Water coming from the ceiling is water is terrifying. Squirrels, on the other hand, only slightly terrifying. So I went through the internet and I found a list of all of the games that are currently announced as coming out in June, July, and August that I am interested in, and how much they will cost before taxes, because of course I did that. I'm me. So, obviously, next week we have Mario Kart World coming out. Comes with my console. I ordered the Mario Kart bundle. But, guys, there are 3 other games that come out on June the 5th, because who knew that releasing a console would be a good time to put third parties on it? Not me. So there's a Rune Factory game coming out called Guardians of Azumi. That'll be $70 on the Switch too. That'll come out on the 5th. Everybody loves Rune Factory, except for people who don't like Rune Factory. They really don't like Rune Factory. There's also that silly little survival game type thing that was shown off for the first time like a month ago called Survival Kids that I don't think is going to be good. But I thought if I had I have a month between games coming out, it could be something silly to play. And then Bravely Default HD version's coming out. I own Bravely Default on the DS or the 3DS or whatever system that was. And I didn't really play that much of it because, I'll be honest, I had other games. Rune Factory is similar to Stardew. So Rune Factory is like a Story of Seasons type game with an added RPG element. So you add a little bit of storytelling, a little bit of like the combat leveling, and so you do your farming, you do your mining and all of that, and it's the main goal of it is to make your character stronger so that you can go out into the world and complete like tasks like rescue people or progress the story, stuff like that. Yes, don't worry, I have other games in that style, in the Stardew Valley style, coming out in the next 2 months that I can talk about as well. But for July, we have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4. I have not played 1 and 2 yet, so we should probably... It would probably make sense to do both of those at the same point, right? Yes. Or Tony Hawk 1 and 2 before that. So probably at some point next month, I'll be playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, so that on the 11th of July, we can turn around and try to play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. Also in July, on the 17th, 2 different games come out on Switch 2. One is Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I'll probably be playing because 3D game, whatever. But the other one is a little known indie, I want to say almost like survival strategy style game called The Wandering Village that I played on Steam a while back. Or no, it was on Xbox Game Pass. I didn't own it. I had it on Game Pass. So it's coming to Switch 2. So I will probably play it then. And then on the 24th, the Super Mario Party Jamboree Switch 2 edition comes out, and then it'll be like $20. Whatever. And then a month after that, August 27th and 28th, we have 2 games releasing. First is the Kirby and the Forgotten Land Switch 2 edition, which comes with the extra campaign story thing, and Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. Story of Seasons is based off of Harvest Moon, which is what Stardew Valley is based off of. So, very similar game that comes out at the tail end of August. So that's the next 3 months. It's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 games, maybe 11 if you count the old game that didn't come out. It's not coming out yet that I just haven't played. But that's my list for the next couple months of games that I should be playing and getting and doing stuff in. I also have a list of challenges and stuff like that that I should probably be doing. Let's be honest, when do I ever do the stuff that I say I'm going to do? Who knows? I certainly don't. I'm not trustworthy. So says me. And you can trust that because it's coming from the untrustworthy guy that I am. Yes, we all love it. Every one of us. Every day. Forever. 1,000 years of pain and death and horses. Yes. Speaking of which, didn't Manor Lords just get a new roadmap type thing? Or a new not an update to the game, but like a developer update? That game could be interesting to play again, eventually. I think they hired people. Yes, that word. tired. Scary word. Very scary word. Lots of things. Lots of things. But I'm gonna flutter my eyes and see if it works. It sort of works. Listen, guys, I can't be bashful. I'm sorry. I can't be bashful. So, what I have today. My eyes are so fluttery. I know. I'm gorgeous. Just the way I am. What I have today is between this week and next week, I have 2 challenges that I want to do. The first is in Luigi's Mansion, because I suck at Luigi's Mansion 3, guys. I'm absolutely terrible at it. I just want to finish 5 floors in a row of the Scare Tower by myself. Not physically ever going to happen. I don't think I've ever cleared more than 1 in a run because I'm really bad. And I totally remember the controls. And thing number 2. I want to try playing F-Zero 99, not boosting until lap 3, and seeing if I can get in the top 20 in a race. Because a reminder, in F-Zero 99, if you're in the bottom 5 to 10 per lap, you're just eliminated. You're gone. So no boost could be really bad. I'm not sure. It could be an interesting attempt, or it could just end in disaster. Both of those are options. One of them I want to do this week, one of them I want to do next week. Maybe both of them this week. Who knows? How does time work? Time's a myth. Time is an illusion. And who knows? Maybe I'll play a Mario game or something. I still have the Pokemon Mario thing to do, but it's been like 2 weeks. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream Wednesday yet. Because everything's up in the air. Everything's always up in the air with me now, guys. Everything's always up in the air with me now. Very sad. Very sad. I swear I had things to talk about today. Do I have a list of things to talk about anywhere? No, but I just remembered what I wanted to talk about. Fun fact. Fun fact for all the people that are here today. I put up another short on the YouTubes, the TikToks and such, and I got the funniest response yet again. You guys love when I get responses. I love when I get responses. This one was, I posted the thing, and the comment that I got was just, oh my god, VTubers are so cringe. To which I say, if you're not cringe, are you even living? Are you even alive if you're not cringe? Why fear the cringe? Embrace the cringe. Let the cringe consume you. I was bathed in it, molded by it, tossed aside by it, let's be honest. I was impossibly too cringy for the cringe. But what's important is, I am a firm believer in one thing, and that is, don't let other people's crappy opinions of having no fun in life control you. Because, let's be honest, the only thing really cringe is using the word cringe. That is, oh goodness, I'm cringe again. Oh no, it happened again. But yeah, no, seriously. What is wrong with people? I don't understand the people of the internet today. Back in my day, we walked uphill both ways through the snow in order to get to class. And all we got was bagged milk and 2 nickels worth of something. I'm not quite sure yet. We had coal mines once, but they're gone now. The village is dying out. We need more people. They took our jobs. See, I've totally got this. I totally understand my forefathers and their strifes. Yes, I do. It's amazing. I've walked a mile in their shoes, and I will say their shoes are oversized because I've got small feet. Actually, never mind that. I probably have normal sized feet. I just looked at them. Sometimes I forget that they're there, you know? As one does with feet, they just forget about them. They're like the hands of your legs, which means they're much further from your brain, which means your brain just objects impermanences them out of existence all the time, right, guys? Is that how your guys' brains work? Because that's totally how my brains has worked. It's a magnificent day for pie. Guys, I'm a fan of cherry pie to bring it all the way back to the title. Like the Warrant song. Dooba 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 daba daba dop. What? Oh, yeah. Words, song, wordsmith. Horses. All about the horses. Who put on this music? Who put on this music? This music is evil. This music is terrible. This music is long live the queen, and I died many a times to this song. And then we had Suki play it once, and Suki didn't die at all, and got like halfway through the game. Don't get me wrong, her character was bound to die because she didn't have the magical ability of dance yet. And everybody knows that if a queen cannot dance, she will die a brutal death. Listen. That was my, Long Live the Queen was my introduction to games of that Princess Maker variety. Which is totally a great game to be introduced to that genre through. I love that game. Somebody had to. By the way, Total Biscuit, rip in peace, had a great video on the game, and that's how I found it. And now it lives on in my stream as BGM music on my Just Chatting scene, which I totally use all the time. Not surprisingly complex. Not surprisingly complex at all. Have we played Princess Maker games? It is a convoluted genre. Ugh. I don't know what they're actually called. I just call them Princess Maker games. But Princess Maker is technically a series of games. Why do you have a Discord channel for streaming? I have a Discord channel for everything. I even have a Discord channel where I'm live right now. And then if people have access to the channel, because there are some people with access to the channel, they could theoretically jump into the channel and yell at me. I don't know who has access to the channel. If I set it up properly, nobody but the people that I assigned to have it should be able to see it, right? Nah. Oh yeah, people with the collab thing, I should probably disable that. Because that's a self-assigned role. No, I don't usually sit in the live channel unless I'm either with other people or I'm willing to have people jump in, but I'm just gonna very quickly change the permissions on that to have individual people instead of it's streamer mode. I can't see who the peoples are. Okay, I'm gonna very quickly add like 7 people to it so that it doesn't feel dead. And if I don't add you, then that means that I didn't remember who you were at this exact moment. My brain is a little dead at the moment. Cool, that's 7. I should probably actually fix that, but whatever. Now I have a plugin that lets me see it. I mean, it should just be in the channel browser, no? I have stuffs. I have cool abilities too, like the ability to have a nose. Ignore my nose. Ignore my nose. Hey. 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 No speaking in other languages when I don't understand them. Honestly, my no other language policy just comes from my inability to moderate in languages that I don't know. So, I don't know. If I get moderators who can translate languages, maybe, but I'm not looking for moderators. So, bleh. How's everybody doing on this fine Monday Eve morning? It is a day. I forgot to switch to keyboard language. That happens to me a lot, actually. Except for me, it's Japanese. Which I don't know if I can type. Spend more time on Duolingo. I just canceled Duolingo because of their AI things, but also because Duolingo doesn't teach you languages. I'm multitasking, watching streams and talking to friends. That sounds like the hardest multitasking in the world. I'm multitasking, looking at chat and knowing how to talk. It's a very difficult life that we have. A very difficult one that we lead. In other news, we never did figure out. Guys, do we want to launch Luigi's Mansion 3 or F-Zero 99? I'm thinking F-Zero 99 for the fun fact that it's high action and I can run into people, and I guess that's what I'm in the mood for. So that's what I'll go with. The challenge is simple. Don't lose. Don't lose. Both at the same time. My Switch cannot handle that, nor can my capture card, actually. If I had another Switch, shush. Wait, nope, the other Switch doesn't have either game installed. Wouldn't work. I'm safe from that stupidity. I know. Okay, guys. I have the dumbest goal in F-Zero 99, so that's what we're doing. I still have the 10-hour stream link, by the way. That's okay, it'll never change. It's just there. So, like, if you just copied it to a notepad and then put the notepad document on something, like a desktop background or something, it would always be there. It would always be there. Okay, so I have F-Zero 99, guys. Petition for a pie throwing command. I cannot do that. As a matter of fact, I've already changed the title. Ow. I still the shells work again. Okay, guys, we're gonna do one warm-up race while I explain to you what it is that I'm trying to do today, and also while I look at the audio for the game, because we just sort of jumped into a game. How's everybody doing today? I got attacked physically and mentally by the people. This is Sand Ocean, a level that I'm fairly happy that I'm not trying to do this on. There are commands in this game. That's a good idea, Jackson. He loves pie. But why? I don't want to make too many throw commands. As a matter of fact, if I can find a way to reduce the throw command, I probably will. Like, my thought is... here's my problem with my thought, though. I don't trust people to type properly. So... it could be possible for me to make the throw command make the throw command one where you have to type what you're throwing in order to use it. How do I stop? I figured out how to boost. Does that count? You not know how to type? That's okay. Throw command doesn't work on YouTube anyway. Now you guys might think that, oh, Doity will learn how to make commands on YouTube, right? No. Guys, me learning things is tricky enough. Let's make a U-turn, because I said so. This doesn't seem like a very good part of the track to do this on. Simply bots. Bots aren't real, they can't hurt you. I would never think that about, I have no clue what you're talking about. I can't learn things. I know what you're thinking. This very brave and handsome person could never have the IQ of an ingrown snail. Garden-grown snail? Ingrown, garden-grown snail. What would an ingrown snail even look like? How does a snail get ingrown? Is it just stuck to its shell? But the shell's not really a part of who it is. Wait, it's a snail, not a different animal. So isn't the shell more like it's not a slug? I think the snail is actually physically a thing that it has to have, right? Without it, it dies. Does anybody here know about snails, or do I need to go back to the snail VTuber and learn more about snails? You guys know what? Before we go to the challenge, we might have to go learn about snails from the snail VTuber. Yes, there's a snail VTuber. Yes, I am aware of the snail VTuber. It's part of their body. So I was right in one of the two opinions that I had about snails. The two contradictory opinions that I had. I dare you with an I, doesn't know how to type. It is a lowercase I. Snails grow their shells out of their body. Interesting fact. Hi, nerd. That is a scary one. You are correct, are you? Why are we getting into this war? Okay, well, you can't stop me, guys. I'm gonna go find the snail VTuber now. I'm gonna go find the snail VTuber now and see if they have any shorts that explain anything. Okay, guys, I made a mistake. I would like to explain to you guys the mistake that I just made. How do you do this politely? Just drop it on people. This is what I opened up the snail thing to, and I just saw a picture of an earthworm with scissors around it. What really happens if you cut an earthworm? It dies. Very painfully. What happened? Hat snail. The world's most destructive snail. Amazing thumbnail. I'm rather scared by these. Can a roach really survive a nuclear bomb? I don't know. But this is what happens when you give a VTuber power over the large snail anomaly. I should... You guys can't hear it. Okay, guys, we just learned that snails are not slugs. Very important fact, I guess. Possibly. Oh, I have problems. I have problems. Yes, we can't. Exactly. I know you can't because my browser audio goes through a different pipeline than my game audio. My games are specifically set up to go to stream where my browser's not, and I have to actually go through and manually do that for every time I want you guys to watch a video. and it takes like 3 minutes, so I need to plan it ahead of time because I'm stupid. But it also allows me to listen to music without you guys hearing it. So ha, take that. Snails can grow up to 27,000 teeth, or 27 karat gold teeth. I'm not sure what the K stands for in this case. Okay, guys, attempt number 1 at this. The goal is simple, guys. Over the course of the next, I don't know how long, until I lose my mind, which I am slowly losing even before we start, we're gonna very simply try our best to not boost and place in the top 20. Sure, with boosts, I was only able to get to 33rd, so we all know it's possible for me to do better without boosts than with boosts. Right? Right? I should just try an entire Grand Prix without boosting. The exact challenge is I'm not allowed to boost until the second half of the race. But that sounds boring. Also, these panels are not technically boosts. It's that bar at the top right that is my health bar and my boost bar that counts. See, guys, boost is okay. And hopefully it stays like that, because that's the challenge. Ow, ow, ow. I need all the help I can get. I'm in 31st-ish place. I'm being slowed. Okay, today I learned that I'm not good at this. Does it count as boosting if I go to the top? I don't know, but I'm going to assume yes and not use it. I'm actually doing better than I thought I would. Already, I'm up to 30th, guys. I'm doing better than I thought. People are crashing out. Like, not in the yelling sense, more in the physically dying sense. Okay, we are now in the second half. No, we're not. Yes, we are. We're now in the second half. I'm beating a rival. Let's push our luck. Let's go one more lap because I hate contradictions. Let's use all of our boost on the last lap. That's how we know we're the best. If we can not use any of our anything. What's up? I'm here now. Hi, Ronaldo. I'm trying to be stupid and only using my boosts on lap 4 and all of my stuffs. How you doing? Welcome to the stream where I am half asleep. And we just got done talking about snail biology, I guess. We were trying to figure out if snails' shells were a part of their body or not. I have been informed that they might be. That counts as a KO? I was on the finish line. Guys, we didn't make it. We didn't make it. It sucks. We learned that snail shells are a part of their existence. We learned that they can have up to 27,000 teeth. I wanted to learn all about snails. Well, then give me facts. I'm not the snail expert here. I went to the snail expert's channel and they told me that snails and slugs are different. Oh, come on, Arceus. Be nice to the new people. I'm doing okay, just listening to some music. What kind of music you like? That's a terrible question. I shouldn't ask that question. It's rude of me. Because then I remembered what kind of music that I listen to, and I would rather nobody know about my crippling addiction to They Might Be Giants. Or Jonathan Colton. Really, it's just all there, you know. And lately, I've been listening to a song by an artist that I always forget the name of. It's Overkill by like Colin Hay or something like that. Hayes, I don't know. You're very awkward, lol. I feel like I'm being insulted by Arceus right now, guys. How dare you call me awkward? I'm not awkward, I'm fluffy. or something. I don't actually know. I'm just here to speak. People are voting? Weird. Cody listens to K-pop and J-pop. I'll have you know that I have listened to one of those, and it might not be the one that you okay. Okay, you got me. You got me. If I were to go to YouTube right now, my recommend... Why is the hint art is still there, guys? I should remove the hint art from the hint art stream. There you guys go. I removed the hint art from the hint art stream. We should go. Like love songs, and I don't know why. Depending on the love song, they could be pretty good. But they come in so many flavors. They come in like Cherry. I by Warrant. How dare I? How dare I? But yeah, no, love songs are fine. Not overly my cup of tea, but that's because I'm a crazy person. We're bouncing! Sorry, we were bouncing. I looked up a K-pop song on YouTube. Yeah, you can't do that on YouTube. You can't look up one song, otherwise YouTube will just keep recommending it to you over and over and over. Everything of a similar type. I got typecasted that way in anytime that I go to watch any type of video, all I get is a million of that, which is terrible because I'm the kind of person who I watch a million different types of videos in a million different fields. And something that I'm interested in one week, I might never be interested in again, so stop showing it to me. Stop showing it to me. Oh. Favorite song I have... Guys, who is Ed Sheeran? Sheeran? I'm gonna say Shireen. It's the easiest to flow. You like it once, you'll love it forever. Ah, yes. You see, when I was a kid, my favorite song was The Wheels on the Bus. And that's why today I'm addicted to Frog Leap Studios' cover of The Wheels on the Bus. If anybody hasn't heard that cover, you should probably listen to it to understand why I brought that up. Guys, I completed it. Trained my algorithm to show me hidden gems. He's a popular pop singer who does a lot of songs about love. Makes sense that I wouldn't know them. They're popular. They do pop. They're not. They might be giants. All things. Wait a second. Wait a second. Google time. What was their name again? Ed. They weren't ever in a band, were they? Like an independent, like an actual band not named after them. I don't know. Oh, music does. Oh man. Okay, I have no clue. I was thinking of something else completely. Okay. I was thinking of another Ed, probably. Well, guys, I made top 20, which is better than I did with boosts. How you know I've got a problem. Toho music does bang, though. I don't know Toho, if I'm honest. So the music that's currently being thrown at me by the YouTube recommendation is every opening and ending of School Rumble that existed. Because, okay, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I maybe thought about doing a karaoke I maybe thought about doing karaoke for the anniversary stream, birthday stream thing on the 10th or that weekend. I'm not sure yet. I maybe thought about doing that. And I was like, oh, I want to do songs that I haven't karaoke before. So I looked up the School Rumble stuff. Didn't even play it. Toho is playable? Interesting. What is Toho? The Toho project. Also, the Wheels on the Bus is banger. It's a bang. I know, it's great. I've always been around the name Toho, but I don't know what it is. It's a bullet hell. Okay, it's not Ikaruga, therefore it's a bullet hell that I don't know about. One guy has worked on Toho for decades now, and he just released Toho 20. There's a lot of stuff in the Toho project, huh? Goes back pretty far. So says the internet. Listen. You laugh, but that's real? I just Googled it. Also, can anyone here jump 2.97 meters? That's like almost 9 feet. If my toes are 9 feet off the ground and I'm being suspended, I can guarantee it. In high school, in middle school and high school, I had a friend who was more than 6 foot tall. Don't ask how that was logistically possible. It's true. And 6 feet tall is not 3 meters. And I can't jump over him. I can guarantee that I could not jump over him. Dude was 7 foot tall. No, I looked it up. Officially, basketball stats put him at 6'10". Not 7. Sorry. Get wrecked. He professionally played basketball. His height is on the internet. What about long shots in football then? Depends on the football. I call that 7/6, but he wasn't, listen, he wasn't 7 feet tall in middle school. He still grew in high school somehow. So if it's American football, then no, I cannot kick a field goal to save my life. But if it's not a... Oh, I used boost. Explode, explode, explode. We must get to the next race, guys. There we go. There we go. Dunk, dunk. What about long shots of football then? If it's like soccer football, then I think the longest shot was in a game or just in practice. Those are two different things, right? Probably a little over half field. Other team pulled their goalie, you just sort of kicked it in. You know? They pulled their goalie because they were down by 2 goals and wanted to score quick. And they forgot that the game wasn't, that it wasn't hockey, you know? Where that sort of thing happens from time to time. Yeah, it wasn't, I mean, in practice I've done full field because why not? Not really. That was cheated. We cheated to do that. By full field, I mean the length of the full field, totally not from the stands, but still, full field. No, about half field on an in-game, a little bit further than that in practice, just because, I don't know, we were stupid and we would just basically play horse with shot length and directions. I have lost contact with all of my stuff. I'm gonna guess that your profile picture is Purple Ronaldo, even though it's just a small, very blurry picture for me. That I can barely see. My longest shot is a whopping 1.5 centimeters. That is a far shot. How did you get that good at sport ball? Yeah, we really don't do a whole... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. 99% of the people who come to this channel don't like sports. They don't talk about sports. They don't do sports. We don't talk about sports much on this channel. I have played some sport or another for most of my life still. I have watched sports of all types of another for almost all of my life. There are some sports that I do not know very well, but that is the minority of major... Okay, it's not the minority of major sports. If dog racing is a sport, then yes, I have not watched it, and I don't understand how to watch it. But there's a large subset, a very large subset of sports that I do, for some reason, actually know. I don't know soccer. I played soccer for 12 years straight, so I should know soccer. Actually, I think I took a 1-year break to play baseball. As one does in the United States, you always take a 1-year break to play baseball, no matter what your sport is. Just ask Michael Jordan. He'd agree too. Would you have some Batsu for failed challenges? What's the Batsu? What's the Batsu? Also, what's the challenge? Because I've already succeeded this challenge. The challenge was just to place in the top 20 without using the boost. I failed it last time because I used the boost. How do I not have charge yet? It's been 3 laps. And if you thought I was doing badly last time, I'll have you know that this time I'm even top 5. I'm even top 5. How do we do this? I don't know. How do I know? They know after soccer practice, have fun. I haven't played soccer in like 14 years or something, guys. And I'm out of water. Why are we creating Batsu? If anybody doesn't know, Batsu are punishments. My stupid random Japanese knowledge of the day is coming in. I'm very good at this. I'm very good at this, guys. It's... Did I got 4, 19, and 8. I'm a master. I got 2 tickets and some other stuff. I have plenty of small challenge things that I could do. But I don't know what good challenge is. It would motivate you to win the challenge. Is it just to follow the rules of the challenge, or is it to win? Because I've gotten 4th place now. The challenge was to get top 20, and in 4 races, I have successfully done that half the time. Who knows? It was originally supposed to be until I win, but I thought I haven't won a race in this game since like it came out. So that'll be impossible. I don't understand what's happening. I need complex tracks. Let's be honest, driving in a straight line is not conducive to me doing well. Your punishment is not streaming for a month. It's more of a blessing to us than a punishment to you. It's not a punishment. Okay, new punishment. New punishment, guys. I have to stream even more. Actually, that would be physically impossible for me at this point. My body hates me. Exactly, Arceus. It would be a great punishment for everybody involved. Me, because... We can do that thing that I was supposed to do. Not the other thing that I was supposed to do, but that thing that I was supposed to do, you know? My body hates me more time. Hates me the more time I spend around it. I spend way too much time with my body. You have to do a FNAF stream? That's not happening, because I'm pretty sure I have to own FNAF for that. Dude, I don't know what the addiction is here with it. It wouldn't be a good stream. it wouldn't be a good stream. FNAF is a game of pattern recognition for me. It's not a scary game. Like, I could try playing it up for jokes, but it won't come out well. Whew, I just got ran into a wall. Now I know how the people driving around Monaco feel. Just drove me into that wall. By the way, if anybody didn't watch it, F1 was held in Monaco over the weekend. Very boring race. But if you want to, you can watch the F2 feature race highlights on YouTube. And the opening lap was hilarious. Have you guys ever seen a 24 car racing series go down to 9 cars in one turn? And by one turn, I mean the first turn of the lap. Does that happen? How am I still here? Okay, it's time. I don't watch races exactly. No, Tommy got me into Formula One, and now I watch. Wasn't super intense. It's just really, I'd say, interesting how the race went from pretty close to not close at all. Minecraft ice boat race. I don't know. I've never seen ice boat racing. That's a lie. Didn't Achievement Hunter do an ice boat race like 15 years ago? That I might have seen. Feels like it. Yeah, they did one in a Let's Play. Somebody built them an ice boat map, and like 4 of them raced it, and Gavin did awful on it. It was during the Achievement Hunter days. One of the first 100 episodes. I remember that. I remember that. That's the only one that I've seen. Oh my goodness. Guys, I might have watched Achievement Hunter at some point. Can you tell? Can you tell? I had problems. Okay. Enough of my mental problems. What was I going to talk about? You really just want to hear me scream? Just torture me. Okay. If you want to hear me scream, you just have to be the doctor in the hospital when I went in for my messed up finger injury where I crushed part of my hand and he reinserted my fingernail back into my finger without properly numbing the finger. If you want to hear me scream, just physically remove my fingernail and then shove it back into the socket. I can tell you right now, that pain was awful. Thank you for the scream. If you want to hear me scream, be my dentist last year who tried to extract one of my teeth after I kept very slowly after I told him to just that I didn't get numb, and he was waiting for it to get numb. And then after 3 hours of doing that, I had to finally just get him to allow somebody to just hold me down while he yanked it out in like 5 seconds. That was screaming. That was screaming. Horror games are not screaming. FNAF isn't screaming. Oh, I cut that turn. Oh. Without boost, I don't think I could do that. Oh, wait, that is possibly a pretty good route for the late game, though. I've never driven this track, I don't think. Weird. I mean, oh. I just tells it like I sees it, guys. I just calls them like I sees them. If you guys want me to play a scary game, the Phasmo guy is actually here today. The guy who knows how to play Phasmo is actually here in chat. He's never around. Nox refuses to play scary games, although he's the one that you'd really want to watch for scary games. He's got the best reaction to scary games. I don't have good reactions to scary games. Okay, I go up here and... boring. Wait, I get to skip this whole section though. Ah, close. Close! You think I can convince him to do Alien Isolation? He's tried it before. He got, when he played Alien Isolation on stream last, he, stayed in a locker for like an hour and a half out of a 2-hour stream. I can play scary games, but they're not my first choice. Scary games are... for a stream game, they're not at the top of my choice. For things like Phasmo or Repo or whatever, if I can get a full lobby of people that I can bounce off of, I can do them. Okay, I'm gonna take a pause here. We're gonna stop playing, guys. We're gonna go to ad break on Twitch for 3 minutes, I guess. I don't know. Some people will get it. Some people will get it. But yeah, no, like when it comes to scary games, I don't know, Phasmo, the whole thing, like blah, 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 blah. If I'm playing with like 3 other people and I can bounce off of them, it could be a fun stream. If I'm playing it by myself, we've seen how that goes, guys. It's not a fun time. I don't get scared. I just do the thing and then I'm just like, okay, what am I doing now? It's not a fun time. Because I'm one of these peoples. I'm just like a me person. I just do me things. I need a group, guys. I need to join a group of people, a group of creators who will do some sort of collaborative stuffs from time to time in games, whether that's Phasmo, Repo, whatever. You don't get scared, make fun of the scary things. But there's nothing to make fun of. They just exist. No, in my mind, horror games for content is more about the reaction of the streamer than anything else. Like most people will want the reaction, and I'll have the reactions. So I don't think of it as a fun thing for the peoples, you know? I don't think of it as a fun thing for the people's watching. I don't know. Just how I am, just who I am, when I am. So yeah, I don't really do that. I don't know. That is loud. I don't know. When it comes to genres of games, though, like on stream, I've done it from time to time because I really enjoy playing RTSs. But I find RTSs are a bad game for stream. Because nobody that watches me wants to watch an RTS. Let's be honest. They're pretty substantially flat unless you're able to follow everything that's happening. Any other types of games? I don't really do visual novels because I'm not somebody who could do a variety of voices. If I did do anything visual novel related, it wouldn't be on my channel. I would ask, yeah, if I did something visual novel related, I would probably ask Tara Terratan what they if they wanted me to do anything. I don't know them that well though. But they do a bit of like Final Fantasy, a bit of Phantasy Star Online, and then a few visual novels from time to time. And they get like 3 or 4 people in, and they just read through visual novels and do a ton of voices. Sounds like it could be fun. Ever played a visual novel? I've done a few of them. Guns blazing action like Doom. I never really got into that style of shooter that much. I was always more of like the Halos, the Call of Duties than the Doom or the Quake. So I don't know. Like even when it comes to like Metroid Dread, I own Metroid Dread. I never got into like the Metroidvania style of games either. There's just large genres of games that I just never got into. And for a long time, I was mostly like an arcade racer, and then I got into some sim racing a couple years ago, basically, and that's all of the racing that I did there. But I did racing games from when I was like, PlayStation 1 era, N64 era, and then I stopped playing racing games after that. I think I had one for the Xbox 360. I had full auto for the Xbox 360, and I didn't play much of it. What other genres are there that I play? Not on stream. I play a lot more MMOs and MOBAs off stream than I do on stream. If I play a competitive game, it's almost always off stream. I don't try to play competitive games on stream. I have a way about me, you know? I have a way about me. Look, my vote didn't matter. It's mirrored. You're a mirror on the wall. Who's the cringiest of them all? I did it again, guys. I used that word because I'm toxic. I don't even know what I said to be toxic. MMOs, yeah, probably. I can get very heated in competitive games. Don't 5-man smite with me. Don't do it. I'm playing a lot of Smite 2, but I haven't played any Conquest since I got back into it, which has helped quite a bit because Conquest is the main mode. So the fact that I'm not playing it means that I don't have like the drive to like go 100% on the map at all times. So at least there's that. Saying you're toxic proves you aren't. No, it just means that I have some... Okay. I'm gonna very quickly do something. He's still streaming, right? Yeah, he's still streaming. Let's see if we can let's see if we can disrupt somebody. I don't think he's gonna answer, guys. I don't think he's gonna answer. I just called Nox on disc. He didn't answer. Rude. Oh my goodness. He's streaming. I'm streaming right now. I only called him because I knew he was streaming. So somebody tell him that I have to ask him a question about Smite 2. Somebody tell him that I need to ask him a question about Smite. Oh no. It's all gone downhill. Oh no, it's all gone downhill. I'm still in the chat. He'll understand. He'll understand. He'll answer one day, guys. He'll answer one day. He's very rude. That's the only reason that I called him, is because I knew he was streaming. I have other people that I can make this point with, but it's much funnier if I make it with Nox. It appears you've been in a call for 3 minutes by yourself. Guys, I'm gonna call him again. Does he have streamer mode on? I'll call him again. He might have streamer mode on. It's very rude.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Hi. What's up?
So my stream said something that I want you to dispute. They said that. So I told them that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yep.
Does this work even if I'm? Yeah. There you go. Okay. Can you talk?
I'm good. Yes.
Okay. Yes. I can show your face now. Okay. Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm amazing. So my stream was asking about like what kinds of games we play, and I said that I try not to play competitive games on stream, and somebody jokingly said, "Oh, because you're toxic." And I said, "Yeah, but I don't like to be that way." And they said, "Well, if you say it, then that means it's not true." Can you dispute the fact that they said that I can't be toxic in games because I know that I'm toxic? How toxic am I in Smite?
I mean, I don't know if you guys notice when I laugh, but Doty is very toxic in competitive games. Like, he gets so angry that it's scary. Sometimes I'm like, it's just a game, dude, kind of comment, you know? So, yeah, I guess your chat should know that Doty shouldn't play competitive games on stream, because... Oh, wait, actually, if you want to really curse and have like a time where, you know, you are all mad and stuff, maybe. But here's the thing, though. What is that saying when you like make the bull angry and hear the horns or something like that? So like it's gonna go for everybody. He's not just gonna be mad at the idiots that are playing with him like in the competitive thing. He's gonna get mad at you guys too. So like, if you're okay getting hit by the horns, that by all means, make him play. Like, that be your next sub goal or something. I don't know.
Next sub goal: play competitive games. Force.
Yes, and force Doty to rage in agony.
Bro called his friend out of stream to prove his point. Exactly. You can't.
Yes,
you can't argue that I'm not toxic.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's kind of spooky sometimes. But it's
Only...
okay. I think you got it better, though.
Yeah, it's a lot of effort.
Yeah, because you haven't played that many competitive games now, I think, either way.
I play a lot more single-player competitive games, so I only get mad at me.
Ah. That's the only way, right?
How's your Zomboid survival going?
It's going good. It's chill. We're just chilling over here. Like, there's really nothing else to do besides keep fighting to our last day of breath.
Oh, Nox, you're getting it again. Somebody called you a her. Bam! Get wrecked.
Her?
Yeah, in my stream.
Why is everybody calling me a her when I'm a he?
I'll just leave you with that wonderful feeling. Bye! That was the best way to end that, Arceus. Thank you very much. Oh. Oh, you can't. But yeah, no, I knew Nox was streaming a single player game. That's on Nox. Oh, no. Yeah. So, if you want to ask Nox about all the people, it was a big thing back in Smite. His voice was a little bit higher pitched. When I was getting into competitive Smite, he was trying to start getting into it. And so for a while, for a good few months, I was trying to teach him how to play the game, basically. And we ended up playing a lot of ranked together, and that was when the game was just getting voice chat. And the number of people who thought he was female was more than 60% of the people that we ran into. He does not have the best experience in online games. Nor does anybody who sounds female on the internet, really. Not with competitive games. It's sort of disgusting. I know a couple years back, I put on 2 or 3. He's just Mexican, man. He's just Mexican. A couple years back, I put the spontaneous videos on and sort of just talked about that. And ever since I went through those videos, I've been on the side of, yeah, maybe games don't need as much voice chat as they have. It's a bit of a mess. Yeah, no, Nox just has a higher pitched voice. Don't tell him this. That would probably offend him more, let's be honest. You can't call Latin Americans other Latin American countries. That's disgusting. That's high crime. That's high crime. You can't do that. I think if you do that, you just end up getting banned from probably all of the channels at that rate. That's probably about how that would go. He doesn't check this, right? Technically has mod abilities on here, but he might watch the stream later. He sometimes watches streams after the fact, but not always. He might watch this back just to figure out why I called him in the middle of his stream, though. Nox does have the power to ban you in the Discord server. He does have that ability. I got top 20 again, but I feel like we've lost the plot of this stream completely. I'm here for it. I'm fine with that, guys. Who needs a plot to a stream? Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're all over the place. I don't care. It's funny enough to try. It's not really that funny, though. You're just basically going after somebody's insecurity because they're insecure. That's not funny. That's just a hallmark trait of bullying. I think we need to work on our ideas of what is and isn't funny. Why has this track got so many mines on it? Yeah, but bullying is fun? Not really. Not really. Dude, I was going so well on this track until then. The party that's bullying it is, even then it's usually not some sort of attempt to show off, but fun? Not usual. Not usually. A way to pass the time? Maybe. That's all we need in the world is a way to pass the time. Why do we wish to pass the time when we can live in the moment? We can always live in the moment. Where do I use this? Not here, but I'm going to use it here anyway. Could be. Alex the good guy doesn't deserve it. Does anybody really deserve it in the end? Yeah, we're going to come up with another top 10 finish. Ow. Dude, I'm just trolling, and I'm just answering. If I didn't think you were trolling, you would have already been banned. I'll give you that hint. I have a very big zero tolerance policy. I have a way of trolling around in my own chat. But yeah, no, if I didn't think you were trolling, you would have been banned with like the second message. Just so you know. Yeah, so I've done modding on plenty of Twitch streams, including my own, over the years. I've sort of learned how to read people a bit, especially in the moment. So it's one of those things. What do you do? I don't want to accidentally get banned. Pretty hard to accidentally get banned. Yeah. No, I'm just trolling. Just trolling. What do we got? Why do I have a ping in Discord? Who's pinging me? It's Nox. Nox is pinging me in Discord, guys. Nox is streaming. You know what? We did very rudely call Nox in the middle of stream. We might as well give him a shout out. There you go. There you go. And there, I'll link to his Twitch. I don't know. That's a link. It'll go somewhere, I'm sure. You guys will love it. He's playing Project Zomboid right now. That makes it all better. Twitch, ew. He's streaming on YouTube, but I never know how to link to the YouTube page. I think it's because I think his YouTube page is just Novus Nox, but he's got like 3 YouTubes, so I don't know which one he's streaming on. I've got like 12. But I just stream off the one called Doity Talk usually. Oh, guys. So, in this race, I saw somebody with the name Wesley, which reminded me of something. Way back in the day of Halo 3, 2007, right? I made what I would call my first group of friends in the online-only space. Usually when I played games online, they would be like 1v1 and I would just sort of do my own thing and nobody cared. But Halo 3 was a very social game for me, and I made groups of friends online. And one of the first ones and the stronger ones that I got to know was a person who was named Wesley in real life. I know their first name, I know their gamer tag, and I know that they haven't been on Xbox in over a decade. That's the only thing that I know about them now. Very sad. But in the age of Halo 3, we did like all of the achievement stuff together. We played together probably every other day, if not every day, for quite a while. But oh, what was I gonna say? Oh no, I lost it. I don't know, they just reminded me of that. But every time I think of Halo, I think back to an achievement. The Vidmaster achievements. There was an achievement, one of the achievements, actually like 3 of the achievements, I just did the whole race without boost instead of only 2. I got 26 though. Top 50. Not too bad. Not too bad without boost. I think of the group that I did the achievements with, because we worked stupidly hard at some of those. And the group comprised of me, Delta, and 2 people. I remember one of them was named Colton. That's all I remember. 2 people from the UK who had never, after like 2 or 3 months of working on the achievements, I don't think I've ever talked to them again. It's crazy because we would work together on that stuff for like every day for like weeks, trying to figure out the stupid patterns because we were not good at Halo. Despite the fact that we thought we were good at Halo, we were not good at Halo. We were trying to get everything done, and it was a mess. And then finally get it all done, you get it all good. We didn't have guides, so we had to experiment with everything ourselves. We got the achievements, and it was all great, all dandy. And that is why I'd like to announce that I played Halo 3 the other day. I just jumped onto the VTuber server, and somebody was playing Halo, and I was like, oh, I'll install that. So I installed it. I went through first mission by myself. They were like, oh, yeah, I can jump in. I played some Legendary with somebody. I think the first time that I've done that. In a very long time. I don't know, if I can get a group together to play Halo 3 with, I might do some Halo 3 off stream, on stream, I don't care. Shouldn't really do that on the stream as much. Doesn't fit with the channel vibe, but I just want to play Halo. I just want to play Halo. Should I say sorry, or it's funny like that? You didn't insult me, so saying sorry to me doesn't really matter, and you say nothing. If she said nothing to Nox, then that's like whatever. You do what you feel you have to do. I'm not here to police you. Well, I am in some ways, but not in any way that really matters in the long run. I'm not the judge of you. You're the only judge of you in life, guys. I'd like that to be known. Life is not about appeasing others. Life's not about appeasing others or ingratiating yourselves to others. Life's about being the person that you think you should be. Let's launch this on lap 3. I want to see how this is different, lap 3 versus lap 4. Which is to say, very different. So the original challenge was just to get to lap... it's not my best ending. Not my best ending. The original challenge was just to get to lap 3 and then use it in the last half. But that's the best rank that I've ever gotten in Deathwind 1 Mirrored. which shouldn't be that hard because I think I've done it like twice. Yeah, no, life isn't about, I don't know, ingratiating yourself to people or trying to be better than other people or anything, or smoozing up to people. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me at all. Your job in life isn't to make me happy. My job in life isn't to make you happy. You're not going to agree with everything that I do in life. I'm not going to agree with everything that you do in life. That's just fine. As long as you're fine with yourself, you're good. I will say some people try to change themselves in order to fit into groups. I'm personally not a big fan of that. But I also, I don't know. I am my own person. I live by a very, very specific philosophy in life, and that is, I'll be honest, I don't care what you guys do, as long as it's not hurting me or other people. Like, honestly, I don't care that much about stuff. That's why typically I'm just like, if people are attacking me, that's fine. If people are attacking other people, not so much. Not so much. Not so much. Yeah, I'm that way about practically everything. I don't care what you do, as long as it doesn't hurt other people. You do you. You live by your own creed. I'm not here to tell you how to live. I became a history major. The first tenet in doing anything with history. The first tenet in anything history is that you do not attach your own culture or beliefs to anything that you're studying, because if you do, you lose the image, you lose the picture. Why are you out subscribing Nox? I don't even know what you mean by that. Why do I have more subscribers than Nox? Because I post shorts and he doesn't. Is that the question? Is that the question? Yeah, he just I post at least 4 or 5 shorts a week. Usually I try to post 6 or 7 a week across like 3 channels. I've had multiple active channels. I've had individual posts I've had individual shorts that have gotten me 26 to 52 subscribers just from those individual ones. I don't copy them that much because a lot of them have to do with the VTuber sphere. Like, I got a lot of YouTube subs off of my my short where I talked about how I applied to be Rin's video editor despite having practically no experience. And I played it all, I did the whole thing, I played it all off as a joke because the video that I submitted is an old video from the single stupidest mod ever that I did. But like, I did a mod, I played a mod of Mario 64 that just replaced every texture in the game with Daisy's face and every sound file with Daisy yelling, "Hi, I'm Daisy," in different pitches, and it was a nightmare, and I made a video from it. So I just submitted that as the thing, but, you know, it's a thing. It's a thing.
Hi, I'm Daisy!
Yeah, the "Hi, I'm Daisy" thing from that. So I got a lot of subs from that. I've gotten a lot of subs from a lot of random stuff that I've done on YouTube. A lot of the random shorts. I got 2 or 3 more just yesterday from the one that I put up that was it was just a little Trackmania thing from the stream where I talked about, like, I literally just said, I don't know if the link to my stream will be in the chat. Probably won't be because I'm lazy. But I believe in you guys, you'll find it. And I don't know. I just put stuff up sometimes. Not always funny, not always, usually not cleanly edited, not really made for shorts. I think the one regret that I have with shorts is that I'm not good at editing shorts, and don't ever want to put in the time to get good at editing shorts. Or making shorts. Like, if it were up to me and I had infinite money or a lot of money, I would hire somebody to do the shorts. Because shorts, while I do them a lot more often, I don't like them from a creative outlook. I always liked actual editing projects in longer form videos is what I do. Which is why even now, when I set up for a goal and I want to get good at something, I'm like, I want to do the long form. And my long form content sucks. But mostly because all my long form content anymore is edited the same way as my shorts. I just cut stuff, make highlights out of it. But that's because the last major editing project that I was doing got scrapped when all the files got corrupted after 2 weeks of working on it. Oh, almost a year ago now. And that killed my motivation for anything creative. I know. It was my Pokemon Nuzlocke video. I edited 12 hours of footage over 2 or 3 weeks, and then I got to the last 2 battles of the Elite Four, and I put it down overnight to get some sleep to come back to it in the morning. And when I came back in the morning, it was all busted. It was all gone. It was all corrupted. No way of getting it back. And I was just like, yeah, no. And I haven't made a proper long form video since then. I've done some like quick highlight style ones where I just trim it, but I haven't done anything serious. But you use backups? Yeah. You have to remember that I had an entire computer die on me. My stream setup used to be a 2 PC setup. Now it's back down to 1 PC. And the amount of video files that I have, I don't know if I can store that much for free anywhere. Even with what I have, I've got a 17 terabyte hard drive that I store videos on, and I'm regularly having to clean that out. Not regularly, but every few months I have to clean it out. And my stream backlog of stuff to edit now is... I have streams from over 1.5 years ago that I could edit into videos if I wanted to. Even just a highlight style video for a lot of them would work. Where I just go in, I don't really add that much in post. I just talk, like I just trim it to the better parts of the stream to make a story out of it. I could do that with stuff going back probably 1.5 years and get a good like 30 or 40 videos up on my channel. I have a lot of stuff. I am the best. Top 10. Top 10. I'm just ranting now. We need to be good at games, guys. Not me. I don't need to be good at games. Gotta go. I need to watch Iron Man 2. I've seen Iron Man, I think. Let's try our hands at a couple of rounds, guys. We'll do a couple more rounds of trying to only use boost in the final lap. We've done surprisingly well with it versus normal. I think that's just because I'm conserving boost a lot more. And I have to drive better to not get into like the pack. The second I get into the pack, I lose it. I don't know. I think it depends on the start. I don't understand either, guys. I don't understand either. Whack. If you're thinking about like the highlight style videos, you just go back to my Trackmania channel. Everything that I've done on the Trackmania channel so far has been highlight style videos, by the way, guys. It just means I'm going through and I'm cutting out space that doesn't fit in, and I'm just letting things play out as they did on stream with no major edits or anything. Which can work for videos, but it's very low effort and not very creative on the editing process. I don't have the mad skills of an editor, but I do have some pride when it comes to creating story. It's been a lap, guys. We've gotten through lap A. Time to go to lap B. Pie, 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 pie. What do you guys think? Should I start recording in 4K just to really throw you guys off? I mean, none of the monitors that I have support anything more than 1080p because I don't see the need to go above 1080p, but should I record in 4K anyway? I don't think I can record in 8K, partially because I don't have the storage space to temporarily hold that. Because I record onto a smaller SSD, and then when the stream's done, I transfer it over to my external so that I can store it. I think an 8K would kill the drive, if you know what I mean. And if you don't know what I mean, that's an innuendo. If you do know what I mean, you'll understand that it is completely not an innuendo and it was just a completely serious statement. But, you know, it's funnier like this. It's all about the laughs, right? That's what we're learning today. I think at 4K, I would still be able to handle the recording space. How is it that I'm better doing stuff where I'm not using any boosts into the last lap than I am driving normally? Why am I like this? I don't understand. Something's broken in my brain. Have you ever tried a challenge in a game and then you realize that that's just a better way to play the game? I'm gonna play this game as a stealth archer. This run, I'm a stealth archer. The only way to play. I've never done that before. Every game becomes stealth archer. Every game becomes stealth archer. The only way to play it. Speaking of which, I still haven't played much of the Oblivion remaster. I have access to it. I have played it a bit, but I haven't played that much. I think it's just because I've gotten caught up in a bunch of other games and I haven't... RPGs are so hard for me anymore. I just don't stick with games more than like 12 hours anymore. I don't know. I find it difficult. Look at them all fly. Look at us all fly. Not a big fan of this opening. I'm slow. Dude, I saw somebody posted, like, I don't remember if it was on TikTok or something, but somebody was like, what is the longest gaming session that you had straight? And I remember the first response to it was like 3 hours. And I'm like, 3? Is that a gaming session at 3 hours? Or did you accidentally stumble upon a game? I don't think you had a session at 3 hours. Guys, what was your longest gaming session for video games? That's the big question. For me, I've told this story a few times. Easily, Mass Effect 3's release date was the longest gaming session that I had. Not because Mass Effect 3 was long. I did beat that game. I got home from the midnight release with the game, and then I beat it before going to sleep. But the bigger problem with that whole thing was I learned 2 days before the game came out that my Mass Effect 2 save data got corrupted and I could no longer use it in Mass Effect 3, so I went and beat the entire Mass Effect trilogy again from scratch just so that I could play through Mass Effect 3 with a perfect save file as I got it. So I played the first and second game as complete as I could right beforehand. Literally right before it came out. Am I getting the new Ruin Factory? If I can get enough money for it by next week, if I can earmark enough money for it, then yes. I'll probably get it digitally on Switch too, because I'll be looking for games to play on Switch 2 anyway. I played a bit of Rune Factory 5. I still have to play Rune Factory 4. Still have to play Rune Factory 4. I'll probably cover it a little bit. I gotta figure out what video I'm doing in the new channel this week and next week. I think this week I'm gonna play more Paley and then get a full review of the Elderwood expansion from my perspective up. But I have to put more time into that this week. So I will. And then I'm still going to be playing more Fantasy Life because I've been enjoying that. And then probably the week after it comes out, I'll get my video on Rune Factory up. I think I have too many hats right now, guys. If I could sit down and just do like, if I could financially support it where I'm able to sit down and play one of those games for like 8 hours a day, 5 days a week in order to get like a full review of it up, I would stream the whole thing and then I would do that. But yeah, I can't support myself like that. I can't get that. So meh. Nah. If we were able to do it, but I doubt I can. Just use all your fat Twitch checks. I hate to tell you this. My fat Twitch checks, I'm still not even gonna get one for this month. I'm not getting one next month for this month because we're still a couple dollars short. Last that I checked, I don't know though. I checked a while back. Could be updated now. Let's put it this way. I make so little on Twitch that I have not had to report it on my taxes yet. And you gotta report everything on your taxes. But yeah, I definitely don't make enough from Twitch to support full-time reviewing, playing and reviewing games. Crazy concept though. People are crashing out left and right. I'm in 75th place. This is not going well. Look at how far ahead people are. I've gotten so much boost. I don't think I can do the strategy on this track. I just don't think it works. I think this track is too long. With too much boost. A lot of people are crashing out though. A lot of people are crashing out. So this is the final lap. This is the one that we can use boost on. I think we use it right around here. No, that was a bad spot. People are finishing the race as I get onto this lap. $55th? Do you get money for redeems? No, I don't. Thank you for asking. I get nothing for redeems. Top 10 in the Spark. I was the #1 Spark collector in the game. Wow. Dude, redeems aren't worth nothing. They're just a reward for people watching or subbing and watching. That's really all it is. In the end, though, in the end, it doesn't even matter. Is he gonna do a thing? Get rid of him. Okay, well, guys, get ready to say hi. Because Nox is being a bully. I've been lurking in Nox's stream this whole stream, guys. Just so you know. Not yet. Give it a minute, Annie. Give it a minute. I've been lurking in Nox's stream this whole stream. We need to come up with a... That's what I was going to say. We need to come up with a new... There it is. Hello, Raiders! How you doing? Hi, people from Nox's stream who... Congratulations on the surprising raid that I didn't know about in any way possible. Hi. Don't know who I am. I'm Doity Talk. I am a variety streamer who plays some Nintendo games. Also, from time to time, I do stupid challenges like this one, where I'm playing F-Zero 99 and I'm trying to place in the top 20 as much as I can, but I'm not allowed to use any boosts for the first 75% of the race. It's what I'm doing. How are you all doing? Hopefully your stream's going well. I am going to become, one day, the single greatest streamer in this house. I don't know when that'll happen. Or if it's already happened. But it will happen. That is my goal. One day I will move out of this house, somebody else will move into this house, and I will have to keep tabs on all of the people in this house. Because if one of them becomes a better streamer than me, then I lose it. I lose my position, you know? And that's a dangerous game to play. How's everybody doing? Yeah, no, Nintendo games and the like, usually. Talking a little bit more about different games that I play today. I attacked Nox's stream audibly earlier by calling in to ask him about Smite 2 because people were asking about toxicity in game. 21st, I think, yep, we are one place out there. Hi Angel, hi Tommy, how you doing? I don't know why Nox rated from Project Zomboid to F-Zero 99, but he did. Crazy thing. It's a crazy thing. I don't know. Not what I would personally do. He loves you. Yeah, he called me toxic on stream. You heard it. Nox missed a funny conversation earlier that he should probably go back and rewatch. And half of my chat's gonna be like, no, why did you say that? Delete that from the VOD. Oh. Hello. Guys, I explained it already. This is a silly thing. Oh. Yeah, no, guys, next week, one, the Switch 2 comes out, but two, I'm going to be playing Luigi's Mansion 3 in the Scare Tower, trying to beat I don't know how many floors yet, but I'm really bad at the game, so probably like 5 in a row, which doesn't sound hard until you remember that I'm awful at the game and I've never beaten more than 1 in a row in my life. And the last, I literally tried it the other day. Yeah, that's how it felt. I tried it the other day and that's how I felt playing it, because I literally forgot that there was a button to summon a Gooigi to allow you to do half of the tasks. Like, I don't know. Some would accuse me of being smart. To them I say, what are you on about? What are you on about? Sounds like an oversight. Yeah, my brain is an oversight. I'd agree with that sentiment. Why are you not top 20 yet? I'm not allowed to boost until lap 4. My whole plan is stay close, and then once we're in striking distance, we strike. So we go here right before we hit this turn, and then we miss that boost panel. And then here I have 4 boosts, and I just boost out of these corners. 12. There you go. So the top place that I've gotten doing this has been 4th. Only 4th. I was complaining earlier because I do better like this than I do normally playing the game. It's crazy. It's crazy. Maybe it's because I have a very specific goal in mind. I don't know. It's also the exact opposite of how I thought it would be, because I thought I would be doing better on the more complex tracks where people had trouble and were like hitting the walls and exploding. And while I've done okay on most of those, some of those have been the worst tracks. And then the very simple just drive in a rectangle have been my best tracks. Maybe it's because there's boost panels already on the ground, so I don't have to use the manual boost. But I don't know. This is probably going to be the last one, guys. We're approaching our 2-hour mark on stream. We did start a little bit early today, but we will finish it up. We just did a wind one, but this is a snow wind one. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is a weird track, and it looks like it's got heavy wind. Also, Epic wants me to tell you guys that there's a Game of Thrones game that they want me to play, but I'm not going to play it because Epic is advertising it to me. And that is the primary reason. Dude, Epic has so many pop-ups for like random games, and then it's like no matter what pop-up they have, it's just like, yeah, I'm not going to buy that game now. Thanks, Epic. I don't buy games on Epic anyway. Oh, it's got an entire circle in the middle of it. This is a weird track. This is not going to work well for... This one's not going to work well for me, I don't think, guys. It's got a lot of straight lines, but a lot of it is... There's not very many booster panels in the track, so I've lost that advantage that I had. So it's like, what do I do to fix this? Nothing, because I exploded. That is a hard turn without boost. You can just sort of boost to make the jump no matter what. But if you take the turn slightly wrong, you just explode without boost. Yeah, I think driving like this, I just collect more sparks than other people, which really is interesting. I'm not really trying to race people as much as I am just trying to make sure that I'm not falling too far behind, which has led to me getting number 1, number 5. Like when I blew up there, I was number 6 in spark collections in the race. And usually I'm in the bottom half of that. So I don't know what changed, but this challenge has been an interesting look at how I play this game. Because obviously I have to change some stuff if this challenge has gotten me. I might be back. Let's go back to the chat room, guys. Let's go back to the chat room. I'll be honest, I'm very sleepy right now. My sleep schedule is a mess. And I'm going to try to force myself to be awake for the next 2 hours, but I have no promises. I'm very bad at this existing thing. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow at the same time. I was originally up in the air about streaming on this one because I was lying in bed at 4 p.m. and I ended up starting at 5:45. But I was literally lying in bed at 4 p.m. being like, well, if I fall asleep now, I can't stream. So I was just watching YouTube videos and being like, maybe I'll power through. And I ended up making it to like 5:30 before I got up, sat in the chair, was just like, yeah, I guess I'll stream now. I got nothing to talk about, but let's do a just chatting section. And we found a way, guys. We found a way. As I said, getting more confident with just yapping about random stuff has been probably one of the better skills that I've decided to work on for streaming. The next skill that I need to work on for streaming is how to not alienate 99% of the audience by telling them that pie is bad. We'll learn that next time, though. People who can turn nothing into something are the best. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think of myself as somebody with said skill. I don't think of myself as somebody who's able to chat or talk well at all. But I've said this before in many times. For several months now, I've just been doing a thing where I have my phone and I talk into my phone for 10 minutes and I force myself to talk into it. Then the next day, I watch it back and I take notes. Like I paused here, I repeated stuff here, blah, 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 blah. And I've just been doing that for months and that's helped a little bit. And then you put a game up and suddenly all of that goes out the window a little bit. But guys, pie is evil. I'll be back tomorrow probably. I think you talk good. I don't think so. I don't know. Here's the problem. I'll end with this. This will be my last statement. I compare myself to a streamer version of me that I don't think anybody who watches this channel has ever seen. And that's 2011 streamer me, back when I started streaming StarCraft and League of Legends. And started doing it then. And that was my first experience with streaming, and that's the memory of streaming that I latch on to. It's been more than a decade since then. I've gotten better at streaming, but when they say first impressions matter, it's not just to other people. For me, it's even to myself. I tend to rate myself as a streamer as if I was streaming back in 2011. I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing. We'll find out someday. But yeah. Bye, everyone. Have a good day. Have a good lunch. Have good pie. Don't have good pie. I'm still cherry pie person. And have fun.